The treatment of immigrants by ICE and the US government reveals a complex web of economic, political, and social factors. When economic uncertainty looms, immigrants often become scapegoats for job scarcity and wage stagnation, fueling xenophobia. This isn't just an American issue, it's a global phenomenon. Politically, immigration has become a battleground, with fear tactics used to distract from systemic problems like income inequality. History shows us that crises, like the Great Depression, often lead to increased nationalism and tighter immigration controls, even if those measures are economically questionable. As global instability rises due to climate change and conflict, governments respond with harsh border policies, viewing immigration as a threat rather than a contribution. This reflects deeper anxieties about shifting power dynamics and growing inequality. The current landscape signals significant tensions, revealing how immigration is intertwined with broader societal issues, rather than a straightforward path to catastrophe. The treatment of immigrants by ICE and the broader US government often reflects a combination of factors tied to politics, economics, social tensions, and global dynamics. During times of economic instability, immigrants are often scapegoated for broader economic challenges such as job scarcity or wage stagnation. This is not unique to the US. Many societies experience a rise in xenophobia during economic downturns. If the US is approaching a recession or dealing with structural economic challenges, the rhetoric around immigration may intensify. Immigrants are sometimes framed as competitors for limited resources, even though they often contribute more to the economy than they take in services. This framing can increase public support for restrictive immigration policies. Immigration enforcement and narratives around securing the border are politically charged topics in the US. Partisan divisions often exploit immigration issues to rally voter bases. Anti-immigrant rhetoric can be used to divert attention from systemic issues like corporate greed, wage stagnation, or wealth inequality. By blaming immigrants, governments can shift public discourse away from more critical issues. Historically, economic crises like the Great Depression have been accompanied by increased nationalism and anti-immigrant sentiment. Governments may seek to tighten immigration to reduce perceived competition for jobs or protect domestic industries, even if such measures are economically questionable. Rising tensions over resources, nationalism, and geopolitical rivalries have in the past contributed to global conflicts. Immigration crackdowns can sometimes signal a move toward inward-looking, protectionist policies, which could escalate global divisions. Climate change, wars, and economic disparities are causing significant global migration. Governments may respond harshly to control borders and reduce perceived risks, especially as migration increases due to global challenges. Immigration is increasingly used as a geopolitical issue. For example, countries may negotiate immigration agreements as part of trade deals or use border control to assert power. The current treatment of immigrants doesn't definitively point to a coming economic depression, global war, or massive societal shift, but it does reflect significant tensions. These tensions are influenced by shifting global power dynamics, growing economic inequality, and domestic political struggles. The US government's approach to immigration might mirror broader global anxieties about stability, competition, and control, making it part of a larger pattern rather than a direct sign of imminent catastrophe.